Emma and Jake, they were that couple everyone looked up to. You know the type. College sweethearts, always laughing, always smiling in their photos. They'd been together for 5 years, and if you asked Emma, she'd tell you that Jake was the one. But as we all know, sometimes love stories aren't what they seem. Emma was living her dream. She'd just landed a killer job at a marketing firm, and her career was taking off. And Jake? He was getting his tech consulting business off the ground. They were building a life together. Date nights, weekend getaways, talking about their future. It all felt perfect. But life has a funny way of throwing curveballs. It started small, Jake spending more time with his old college friends, and one friend in particular, Sarah. At first, Emma didn't think much of it. Sarah was a mutual friend, someone they both hung out with in college. But as the months went by, Emma noticed a shift. Jake was always texting. "Just Sarah," he'd say. Emma wanted to believe him. After all, Sarah was part of their friend group. But there was this nagging feeling that Emma couldn't shake. Every time Jake's phone buzzed, every time he smiled at a message, something just didn't sit right. One Friday night, Emma decided to surprise Jake. He told her he was out with the guys for drinks, so she thought she'd swing by and join them. But when she got to the bar, Jake wasn't with the guys. Her heart dropped. There he was, sitting with Sarah. They were laughing, sharing drinks, and Jake's arm was casually draped over Sarah's chair. They looked comfortable. Too comfortable. Emma didn't want to make a scene. Maybe she was overreacting. Maybe this was just a friend thing. But her gut was screaming that something was wrong. Later that night, Emma couldn't hold it in. She confronted Jake. Emma, worried but calm. "Why didn't you tell me Sarah was going to be there tonight?" Jake, defensive. "Babe, it's not a big deal. We're just friends. I didn't think it mattered." Emma, hesitant. "It just felt weird, like you're hiding something." Jake shrugged it off, gave her a half-hearted apology, and changed the subject. Emma didn't push it. She wanted to believe him, but deep down, she knew something wasn't right. The real turning point came a few weeks later. Jake had left his laptop open while he was in the shower. Emma wasn't snooping, but a message popped up. It was from Sarah, and it was casual enough, just a meme. But then Emma saw something else. An older message from the week before. "Can't wait to see you this weekend." Sarah's message to Jake. And there it was. Jake hadn't mentioned anything about seeing Sarah that weekend. Emma's heart sank. What else had he been hiding? When Jake came home, Emma was ready. She didn't wait. She confronted him, heart racing. Emma, firm but emotional. "Why didn't you tell me you were seeing Sarah last weekend?" Jake, nervous. "What? I told you it's not like that, we're just friends." Emma, shaking her head. "You didn't tell me. And it's not just that. I saw the messages, Jake." Cut to tense silence between them. Jake froze, and that's when the truth started unraveling. Jake, hesitant, guilty. Okay, look, we've been talking more, but I swear nothing physical has happened." Emma, hurt but determined. "Emotional cheating is still cheating, Jake." And Emma was right. Whether or not it was physical didn't matter anymore. The trust was broken. But instead of walking away, Emma gave Jake one last chance. Emma didn't want to throw away 5 years just like that. They talked things through, and Jake promised to cut off contact with Sarah. For a while, things seemed to go back to normal, but the scars were there. And the more Emma tried to ignore them, the more they festered. It turns out healing isn't that simple. Every time Jake was on his phone, Emma couldn't help but wonder who he was texting. Every time he was late, she questioned where he'd been. The trust was gone. And without trust, what's left? Then came the night Emma's worst fears were confirmed. She hadn't meant to check Jake's phone again. But that gut feeling returned, stronger than ever. This time, she found something she couldn't unsee. There it was, Messages between Jake and Sarah planning a weekend getaway. Emma's hands shook as she read through them. The lies, the betrayal. It was all out in the open. Jake, desperate. Emma, I can explain. It's not what it looks like. Emma, calm but heartbroken. No, Jake, it's exactly what it looks like, and that was it. Emma knew it was over. Leaving Jake wasn't easy. 5 years is a long time, and part of Emma wanted to hold on to the memories of what they once had. But she knew deep down that love without trust is just an illusion. Emma moved out, got her own apartment, and focused on herself. For the first time in years, she felt free. It wasn't about revenge or holding on to anger. It was about letting go and finding peace. She realized that she deserved better, and that her worth wasn't tied to Jake or anyone else. So if there's one thing Emma's story teaches us, it's this. Never settle for less than you deserve. Trust your instincts. And always, always know your worth. Because in the end, true love doesn't come with betrayal. It comes with honesty, respect, and trust. Thank you for watching. If you've ever experienced betrayal or heartbreak, just know, you're not alone. And sometimes walking away is the most powerful thing you can do. Share your experiences or thoughts in the comment section. Do like, share, and subscribe. Press the bell icon for getting the latest stories updates.